Hey guys, so I thought I'd do another update video. It has been a while since I last did one. A couple, well, more than a couple DVDs and Blu-rays that I wanted to talk about here. So let's get into this. Starting with mostly, I think this is mostly what I bought from eBay, DVD-wise here. So, a Battle Heater, which I don't know much about this, other than it was on my watch list. And, I bought it used, so it was cheaper than to buy it new, because I think it's out of print, but it's Japanese. Putting at killing kilowatts, and it's fueled by blood, so should be fun. Looks pretty wild. I think this came out from '89, so I don't know if it's similar to Tetsuo at all, but I look forward to checking out. And I'll show the inside as well. It looks pretty crazy here. Look at that. It's like some sort of monster in there, right? So I usually enjoy my Japanese weird kind of movies, you know. Japanese weirdness right there. I got Boar. I know this is on Shudder, but I thought, I'll just get a DVD. It was cheap, right? And I wanted, I figured I want to watch it anyway, so, yeah. John Jarrett is in this one. And so is Bill Moseley, and so it was a decent cast. So, I look forward to checking it out. Chris Sun. That name, Chris Sun, seems familiar. I don't know why. But, regardless, I look forward to checking it out. I got Demented Death Farm Massacre, which is Fred Olen Ray directed. Yeah. This is a trauma movie, right? As you can, is this anywhere on here? Oh yeah, it's a Trauma Team release. Okay. So, yeah, I found out about this one on Tubi, but then it expired off of Tubi. Yeah, this is Toxie Presents as well. Expired off of Tubi, so I figured, I'll just get this. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. Slim case. I know there's this one, it was released with, I think, 2 other movies. You know, the Trauma Triple Header or whatever. But, I figured this is fine. This is a single release, you know. Because I think there's one, like, it's like Confederate something. I could look it up, but let's see here. Demented Death Farm Massacre DVD. I'm just saying, for those of you that might want the Chalky's Triple Tear. Okay. So, yes. The triple set, which I didn't end up getting, Deadly Daphne's Revenge, which has a Vinegar Syndrome release. It includes Demented Death Farm Massacre and Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. These alliterative titles. Hey, it's cool. Right. I got In My Skin. This is another that was on my watch list. Well, still is, but you know. New French Extremity. I believe this is what this is considered. I'm interested in checking it out. You know. Nothing in just the disc inside, but. Yeah. I haven't seen much in terms of New French Extremity, and it's been a while since I've seen any in that vein. So I figured, I want to check this out. You know. What I thought was decent. Actually, before I get to that, Winter's Bone. This was included when I bought In My Skin. The seller included, and I didn't have to pay extra for it. It's like, oh, I didn't expect that, you know. I don't know much about this movie other than a mystery that involves a deadbeat father who jumps bail and mysteriously disappears, and then his daughter must find a way to track him down and should be left without a home or custody of her 2 siblings. So, I don't know. This seems kind of interesting. It seems like it'll be decent at least, so. For Lawrence and John Hawkes are in it. Anybody else I recognize? No? That's okay. I'll check it out anyway. So, yeah. As I was saying, one I thought was decent, Metal Noir. I bought this from sovhorror.com. I heard the site was going to go down at the end of this year. I don't know if that's true, but I thought I'd support them anyways, and this is one I'd been kind of wanting to see for a while. I thought it was decent, you know, I mean, you know, it actually is not the greatest being SOV, but I did like the idea of, you know, people moving in this house, this lady and the man living in the house, and then there's these people who are attempting to resurrect the dark god. So I don't know, kind of an interesting idea, and it has a little pamphlet kind of thing in there. I'm not going to read that. It'll take a while, but you know, if you're interested, you know, because I know the cover art is kind of, it makes it look more like an animated movie, even though it's not. But yeah, that's actually what it looks like on the back. So yeah. You will need the car of the dark metal, which I don't know if it's supposed to be like black metal. I think they just made up for the movie, you know. But yeah, I didn't really think too much about it. I just watched it, you know, and yeah, I'll give it a chance. So, and it has some behind the scenes stuff, and Hugh Gallagher's Gore trilogy, you know, Goregasm, Gore Horror, and I think there's another he did. I don't remember the name of it. But he talks about those in this. I haven't seen those, but I probably will at some point. Yeah. Gore Horror, Goregasm. I don't remember the other one, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Chances are, if you're into SOV, you've heard of those. You'll know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this one I actually got off of. I believe I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember, but I don't know if I showed this last time either. I know I showed the other Santo movie I got last time. But anyway, Santo versus Frankenstein's Daughter. Yeah, one of the few I have on physical from Santo, but you know, it wasn't that expensive. Figured, I'll just get this. I had it recorded, but you know, I'll get the DVD. Since I know some of these Santo collections, collection DVDs, they go, some are out of print and they're a bit more than I would pay for them, but this one, you know, wasn't too bad of a price. And yeah, I look forward to checking it out. And this has I believe it has the English dub and Spanish language audio options. So, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure this is off of eBay. But anyway, Sick Girl. I heard this one's supposed to be pretty brutal, pretty extreme. Which, you know, once in a while I'm in the mood for that kind of stuff, you know. So, yeah, I'll get it. Case is a little bit cracked here, but I've seen worse, you know. And it has like a chapter listing type of thing. Yeah, it's essentially what this is. Or no, this is a photo of her with a gun. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to stomach this one. But we'll see, right? Okay. I think this is all Blu-rays here. Yeah. So, I'll start with what I got for my birthday, and that is the Bloodthirsty trilogy. This includes The Vampire Doll, Like a Dracula, and Evil of Dracula. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to checking these out. As I've been getting more into the Japanese stuff lately. And, yeah, I don't know if this had a slip originally, but it might have come with one. But you know what? I don't care. You know, it'll be good nonetheless. So, yeah. Another one I think had a slip originally, but mine didn't come with one. Evil Speak. This is on, I got this off of eBay. This is the 88 Films release. And I know there is a Scream Factory release, but it's out of print, from what I gather. So I figured, this is fine. And I believe this includes there's an extended version, which I believe is included on here. And then there's, you know, the theatrical version as well. It doesn't list it on here, the extended version, so I'm thinking it is, though, because when I looked into it, you know, on some sites, it mentioned that it was included, the extended version. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to go with this cover, because I think this even has a reversible cover as well. I'm sure I'll figure that out later, though. And speaking of 88 Films, some more I ordered directly from them, because I wanted these ones. What did I mention last time, actually? Clan of the White Lotus, which is a sequel to Shell and Abbott, which is a sequel to Executioners of Shaolin, which I talked about last time. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a sequel, but I know they all kind of flow together. But they're related, I believe. So, yeah. What else was I going to say? So, Shell and Abbott, it does have, I believe it's a Region 3 DVD release, but it's out of print. So, I mean, and I believe that's the only way other than renting it to get it in the original language. So, which I'll probably rent it anyways, because I don't know if I'm going to get the DVD. That who knows what the quality is like. You know, the Region 1 release of that. But yeah, that way I'll be able to watch them all. You know, it's just too bad that there's not say a Blu-ray of Shell and Abbott. But regardless, you know, more Shaw Brothers, you know, so can't complain about that. Another one I watched recently, or rewatched recently, yeah, the 8 Daragon Pole Fighter, which is, I recommend this one. Yeah, and here's the, I switched the cover. Yeah, I'll go with this one, since I already have it. There's this newly commissioned artwork, or I know there's poster artwork that is similar to this. Yeah, I don't know what I like better, but anyway, yeah. This one, like I said, this one is excellent, and I rewatched it recently and enjoyed it. Originally I saw it in English, so I figured I'll check it out in Chinese audio. I think it's Mandarin or Cantonese, one of the two, and you know, yeah. The only problem is the subtitles, they go by kind of fast. That's the only problem I had with it. But other than that, you know, I enjoyed watching it in original language. Another one. This is actually an upgrade from my Blue Underground DVD. And this is Short Night of Glass Dolls. This is a great giallo that, if you haven't seen it, you know, you really should. What else was I going to say? Oh, so this says Region B, but it's actually, from what I could tell, all region, because I put it on my PS4 and it worked fine. So, you know, yeah, this is excellent, man. I'll show off the original artwork too, the Italian. So this has Italian and English language options. So. Some things I got from the Aero sale, which I'm still waiting on stuff from Groundhog's Video, which shipped out yesterday. Okay, Dark City. This is a noir from Aero Academy. I don't have that many film noirs in my collection, but I figured, I'll get this one. You know, it looked interesting. Charlton Heston, right? And it involves Daddy Haley, who is played by Heston. He leads a group of small-time card sharks, you know, a sucker when they see one. Here's your latest mark. His name is Arthur, out of $5,000 of the poker tale. But when Arthur hangs himself in despair, his unstable, hulking older brother seeks violent revenge on the grifters responsible. As his bodies pile up, Danny and his lover, nightclub singer Fran, who I recently Elizabeth Scott, who I recently saw in Too Late for Tears. He flees to Vegas. Danny flees to Vegas with Fran, and Danny is about to learn he can't hide from the consequences of his actions. So this sounds pretty pretty involved story. Well, I don't know if involved is the right word, but you know, it's like an engaging story, nonetheless. So I look forward to checking this one out. Frankenhooker. Yeah, I've seen this one before. It's been a little while. I figured, I'll just get the Blu-ray. I remember it being an enjoyable movie. You know, Frank Henenlotter, right? Yeah, sure I'll enjoy it as much as I did the first time, or if not more, right? That's what I got from Massacre Video. I don't know how many people have bought this or know know that this has been released, but either way, Bollywood horror, Mahakali, aka The Monster, if you prefer the English title. I don't know what I prefer, but hey, if it's easier for you to pronounce, just say The Monster, right? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing Mahakal correctly. I don't speak Hindi, so yeah. This, from what I understand, is basically the Bollywood version of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, you know, and hey, I'm gonna check it out soon. You know, I'm curious about it, right? Yeah. And this does have a reversible cover art, so I went with this one. This snake kind of creature, that's interesting. Like I don't know if he can, if he's a shapeshifter or what. But I guess I'll find out, right? This looks pretty crazy, and yeah, I've not seen any Bollywood horror movies, and you know, thanks to Massacre Video, you know, I'm glad that I get an opportunity to do so. And there are others that I've come across that I just haven't watched yet. And I know this another thing. This has a Modern Macabre release, but it's out of print. Because I know they had put out some Bollywood stuff a while ago, but now it's like I don't have to, you know, go with that version. I'll go with Blu-ray, right? And I like this the slip too. That's cool. And then I got some stuff from the Warner Archive sale. The 4 for $44, I believe it was. The Curse of Frankenstein. Remember this one being really good, so I'll check it out soon. Rewatch it soon, right? Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. And I do enjoy my Hammer stuff. I know I don't buy Hammer stuff that often, but you know, I enjoy it, and usually. And I know there's some that aren't. I heard there's some that are. So there's some that are better, some that are not so great. But usually I enjoy Hammer horror, so. This one I've been wanting for a while. Body Snatchers. This is Abel Ferreira. He directed this one. And I know he hasn't done much horror-wise, but, you know, I usually enjoy his movies. Yeah. This is basically his version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And I've seen the original, I've seen the, what was it, 73? The 70s version, so this will be one for me to check out, you know. And I'm probably not going to check out the other, what are there, like, there's been one or two more since this. It's like, yeah. It'll just show you how much mileage filmmakers have gotten out of that story, right? Hunger. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this one, but I remember enjoying it. And David Bowie, right? And then you got Susan Sarandon. So yeah, kind of a vampire type of movie is essentially what this is. It takes place in Manhattan. I like that cover artwork too. And then one I watched recently, because I was in a noir mood, On Dangerous Ground, Edu Lupino and Robert Ryan. This is pretty good. I recommend it. Basically, it's about Jim, who Robert Ryan plays. he's this cop who is prone to violence, and he's violent towards suspects, and so his commissioner assigns him to a rural area. So he goes there and he has to investigate a crime involving a boy. Maybe it's a brutal murder breaks him. Yeah, a rural. So as I was saying, his redemption may come in his next case, a brutal murder that brings him into the open sky and white light of the countryside, and in the arms of a beautiful blonde woman who had a Filipino. Right, so this one, that's all I'm going to say about the plot. Give it a look if you're interested. And I believe this is the last one here. Unless I left anything out, in which case I'll have to talk about it next time. This is heavy too. The Dungeon of Andy Milligan collection. Severin. Yeah. I have the Umberto Lenzi Carol Baker collection from Severin. So, yeah, their box sets are usually, well, from what I can tell, good quality, right? And so this includes the ghastly ones, the Rats Are Coming, the Werewolves Are Here, Vapors, The Body Beneath, Tortured Dungeon, Nightbirds, The Man with Two Heads, Legacy of Blood, Bloodthirsty Butcher's Seeds, Guru the Mad Monk, which I've seen, Blood, Fleshpot on 42nd Street, and Carnage. So, yeah, that's what is that, 9 movies, I believe? 10 additional movies, all new special features. Okay, well, I think it's like 14. I don't even know how many. It says 14 surviving films from his NYC and London years on 8 Blu-rays. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't. I think this includes the CD soundtrack as well. Yeah, bonus CD. I didn't get the version that includes the magnet. I think there's one with a magnet and some other bells and whistles. I figured I'll just go with this version. I mean, this is enough, and I think the one of the extra stuff is sold out anyway. This is still available, so if you're interested, even mildly, I'd say get it. Because I've not seen many of Milligan's movies, but I've heard about him. And like I said, I've seen Guru the Mad Monk. I missed out on Seeds, Vapors, and Fleshpot on 42nd Street when Vinegar Syndrome released those. So, if you have as well, then and you're interested, then I'd say this is worth a purchase, right? So there's everything there, and I'm sure other people have. I know other people have shown this off, so I'm not going to do so myself. Wow, yeah. Thought I'd end that on a high note, right? And that's it for now. I would say this is like I said, this is everything I bought since the past month and a half, 2 months. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I have to talk about for today. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. And I'd say that's it for now. I have some more stuff coming in the mail. Might get a 4K player as well, but sort of looking into that. And that's it. And thanks for watching.